Feel the magic under Keely's light. Hook in hand, we're gonna start today. Hook in love will show the way.
Now this week's stitch of the week is the blanket stitch, which is a remake because I'd made a mistake in it initially, and for whatever reason you'll find as the video goes on I made a slight mistake in this, but I did correct it. So watch out, there will be a notification on screen where the mistake is, so that you make sure you don't do it. Beautiful stitch though, great for blankets, made lots of blankets in this. Now this week's video is for an updated blanket stitch video. So I'm using Yarnsmiths cotton Aran in the colour coral, and a 5.5mm hook, but could easily be a bit smaller or a bit bigger depending on your preference and what you're making. But to start off with, we're going to make chains in multiples of 3. I've just got 15 on my hook now, and what I will be doing is I'll be skipping the first 2 chains, and into the 3rd chain I'm going to be placing 2 US doubles, or which is the equivalent of 2 UK trebles. So that's 2 of those, and then I will skip 2. And then in the 3rd one, I'm going to place a US single or a UK double, followed by another 2 US doubles, UK trebles. And this will be our pattern all the way across until the end. So again, I'm skipping 2 and into the 3rd, in US terms, US single, and then 2 doubles, and then I'm going to skip 2 again, and then in UK terms a UK double and 2 trebles. So this actual combination of stitches is the blanket stitch. Okay, now can you see now I've got 3 left, so I'm going to skip the 2, but in that last one I am just placing 1 US single, so a UK double, and that is that little row done and started. Okay, and you would obviously, if you wanted bigger, you would do a bigger chain. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. And now in the first stitch, which is the single, I'm going to place 2 US doubles, so that's 2 UK trebles, and then I'm going to be skipping 2 again. Now for ease of use, when you're looking at it, you're actually skipping over this little fan, so you've got a double there, and a single there, so that's US terms. If we're looking at UK terms, you've got 2 trebles, and then that's your double. So what you're actually doing, you're skipping over these 2 taller stitches, and you're going to work everything in the smaller stitch, and that's going to be all the way along. So in that small stitch, we're placing the blanket stitch again. So again, a single and 2 doubles, or a double and 2 trebles, depending on which terms you use. So again, I'm skipping over these taller stitches, and I'm going to this little stitch here. Okay, and the same again. And then I'm coming to the end, so I've done my last little set, and again I'm going to skip over the bigger stitches, and then here was actually our chain, if you remember. So we're going to go into the top of that chain, 2, because we skipped 2, didn't we? And I'm into that, I'm just going to try and make sure I've got two parts of the chain above. Very cack-handed. And we're placing a US single, UK double. So that is then our repeat. I'll do one more row with you. So chain, turn, top, first stitch there is 2 US doubles, UK trebles, and then a blanket stitch. So skip 2, blanket stitch in that small stitch. So again, 1, 2, and then we actually have a stitch, don't we, at the end of there. So we're going into the top of the stitch, which is just there, she says. 1, 2, there. Chain 1. Okay, so I'm going to carry on now. Oh, sorry. Right, so sorry if I haven't already done this. I think I've been doing chain 1s. It's actually a chain 2. So you're chaining 2 and turning, and then going in and placing your doubles like that. And then when you come back, you're going into the top of the chain 2 to put your last stitch. So I'll just go all the way along, and we'll come back together. So again, luckily there's not many to go at. Do you know, I've made this stitch so many times. I've made lots of blankets in it. I really enjoy this stitch. Can't believe I've done a chain 1 and not a chain 2. Oh well, only human. So 1, 2, so I'm going to go into there, which is the chain 1 space. It won't make a massive difference, but it's not how it should be. So chain 2, turn, and then the 2 stitches in that first. And then as we come back across now, okay, so as we come to the end, we've got the 2, and then we've got the chain 2 here, and it's actually the top of that chain 2 that we're going into. So you can see it's there. Hopefully you can see it's there. It's gone tight. There you go. Okay, so now hopefully you can see it creates like a little bit of texture. It's slightly, you can see it there, it bumps out slightly. I'll do it on the other side as well, which gives a really lovely texture. It's a beautiful stitch for a blanket. It is called a blanket stitch, but it is a beautiful stitch for a blanket. It can be done all in one colour, as this is. It can be done in stripes or blocks of colour. Recently done one for my grandson in large sort of blocks of colour, which looks lovely. And I would always do it in rows of 2. I think I've got 2 there and 2 there. I think that's the 5th row, so I'd need another one to be able to make that up, because this is what then gives that bump. So just there, can you see you've got this bump, and that's because you've got 2 there, and the same there, you've got 2 there. But it won't quite do it with just the 1 stitch, or 1 row of stitches, should I say. Lovely stitch to work with. Once you've got the flow of it, I'm saying this now after forgetting how to do the starting of it, but once you've got the flow of it, it's really lovely because it's got a bit of interest. It's not the same stitches all the time, it's that combination, but the actual end result is just so lovely. A number of my ladies in class have made the blanket stitch, and every one of them has been thrilled with it. So I hope you enjoy making that correctly, and happy hooking.